Have you ever, or do you feel stuck in your life? Well, I felt stuck many times throughout my life. And today I'm going to share with you 3 phrases that I recognized was keeping me stuck that I was using. Hello, and thank you for joining me, Deborah Racher, for more inspirational insights to ponder. The 3 phrases that may be keeping you stuck that I used to say are, number 1, when this is over. Number 2, I don't have time for that. And number 3, I'm not creative. Well, I started to ask myself how I was feeling when I used those phrases. And I noticed that I was actually feeling stuck, frustrated, and defeated. I recognized that those phrases were not very empowering, and they were actually excuses. And they were also, I was headed down a slippery slope of complacency. I'm going to share with you today an incident that took place during the pandemic. And my husband and I were out walking, and I heard myself say, "When this is over." And I realized that I was putting my life on hold, waiting for something that I had no control over and no idea when it was going to end. So it had to do with my grandchildren, this situation, and they were 4 and 10 at the time. And they lived in a different city, and I wasn't able to see them in person. And I wanted to create some kind of a relationship with them. So I thought to myself, I have a choice here, and I need to think about what I can do in this particular situation. So I recognized that I could contact their parents and ask them if we could set up weekly FaceTime calls. Oh, I'm very grateful that my grown children were in agreement to this. And even though the pandemic is over, I can see my grandchildren in person. We continue to this day to have a weekly FaceTime call. I am really grateful that I heard myself say, "When this is over," and recognized I needed to stop because it prevented me from taking any kind of action. I'm also grateful that I could ask myself, what can I do in this particular situation? So the second phrase I said to myself often was, I don't have time for that. And I started to say, it's not a priority for me right now. And number 3, I said, I'm not creative. Now you're going to want to watch my video, Is Everyone Creative? Because I stopped telling myself that I wasn't creative, because I learned everyone is creative. And I share 5 simple steps I took to grow my creativity. What phrase are you going to stop saying to yourself that may be keeping you stuck? I would love to hear about it in the comments. And please remember to subscribe and like this video if you want to hear more inspirational insights. Many blessings to you, and thanks once again for watching. I look forward to reading your comments. Bye for now.